Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I are playing KULT Divinity Lost role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. Tonight, we begin a new scenario entitled His Last Hope. It was written by Magnus Cedar, and it's part of a collection called Screams and Whispers. It's not out yet, but it'll eventually be out on Drive-Thru RPG. Our game master for this evening is Zane Fleming, and this is episode 1. So without any further delay, let's begin our journey into the darkness. Zane?
Thank you very much, Tom. Excited to be back. So, hang on, bring up my... Silent Falls is a small coastal forested town in the heart of Northern California. It's quiet here. Since the mine closed down, most families have moved away. Those who remained soon became cold-hearted and kept to themselves. It is December 2019. The rain slams hard against the Greyhound bus as it pulls into the depot in the center of town. A woman in her 30s thanks the driver as she steps out in the rain, pulling up her hood in a useless attempt to shield herself from the elements. She's soon soaked through, her black t-shirt featuring some obscure punk rock band from the 80s, clinging to her dark skin as she walks down the street, glancing at storefronts that spark distant memories of her childhood, most of them unpleasant, but a few happy memories linger at the fringes of her mind. After about 10 minutes of walking, her combat boots kicking up the rainwater with every step, she turns a corner heading to a small underground cafe in what used to be the more hip part of town. She's about to cross the street to the staircase with the busted neon green sign flashing Grover's Cafe, when she stops herself and takes a moment to take in her surroundings. What is she doing back in this shithole of a town? She never wanted to return here, so what fucking changed? She steps back into a shop front to get out of the rain and pulls a crumpled envelope out of her pocket of her leather jacket covered in spikes and chains. The envelope only has one word on the front of it. Her name, Gabrielle. It's written in what looks like an old typewriter font. The letter inside is typed with the same font. And there's also a Polaroid of Gabrielle when she was 12, which is super creepy. Gabrielle pulls out the letter and reads it aloud for the 100th time in a vain attempt to make sense of it all.
Gather forth, brave adventurers. It was so many years ago that the angel roamed the woods behind our school. Even though we have drifted apart over the years, I implore you to meet me at Grover's Cafe in Silent Falls on Saturday at 7:30. I need you to take up arms with me and slay the dragon that dwells in the crow's nest.
So, Gabrielle, the rain is pouring down hard. The wind is cutting through. You're freezing your ass off. You can see the neon sign of Grover's Cafe in the staircase. What do you want to do?
I'm going to cross the street and go inside the front door.
Cool. So yeah, you cross across the street. You make your way down the kind of industrial metal clanky staircase. Get to the very end, and there's a heavy door with a yes, we are open sign kind of hanging in the window. As you open the door, the bell rings to notify someone entering the place. This is obviously in the basement. There's no windows. It's very kind of dim light. You're instantly hit with the smell of coffee, like roasted coffee. It's quite a nice smell. Directly in front of you, you can see an assortment of different kind of tables and chairs. They don't look like they're not uniform in any way. It looks like a collection of things. You can see that the seating area also further along down the line, it veers off to the left. Directly to your left when you walk in the door, there is a counter with an FPOS machine, cash register, kind of glass display that has muffins and sandwiches. Behind the counter, the big menu, the door which you would assume goes to the kitchen, and sitting behind the counter with his feet up on the bench is a young guy in his maybe mid to late 20s. He's wearing dark denim jeans, a leather jacket that's cuffed up to his elbows. He's got tattoos on his lower arms, fingernails painted, a little bit of kind of eyeliner makeup. The kind of guy that if you were thinking of dating, he would be the kind of guy that you would find quite attractive, but you're not really interested at this point. And he's sitting behind the counter with a comic book, and he does look up when you walk in and sort of begrudgingly to us kind of puts his comic book down on the counter and stands and gives you a smile. Hi, how's it going? What can I get you?
Coffee, bitter.
It's the only kind we got. And he kind of leans behind him and starts working with the coffee machine and sort of looks back and gives you a kind of bit of look up down. I don't think I've seen you around here before.
I haven't been around here for a long time.
Oh, you're one of the lucky ones who've got away, huh?
Apparently not.
So what brings you back?
None of your goddamn business.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And he's about to pull the coffee and he goes, to go or have here?
No, I'll sit here.
Okay. And he puts it in a mug, and puts a credit from him and he goes, it's on the house.
I ain't gonna date you.
That's not what I was. Just you're freezing cold and it sounds like you don't really want to be here. So it's a small gesture of,
Thanks.
No
I'll
worries.
take the coffee and I'll go sit down.
As you kind of get further towards the where that kind of veers around, you can see around the corner there's booths, and there is a small fireplace that is going, so it's a bit warmer in that kind of around the corner, left corner.
I'll sit not too close to the fire.
Yeah, but it's enough to kind of just start drying you off and warming you up a little bit. It's maybe 5 or so minutes when you hear the ding of the door as someone else comes in. Ralph, you see the exact same image that Gabrielle saw as you walk down. Your Uber pulled up pretty much right outside the cafe, so that you're not as soaking wet. You're just wet from the journey from the outside to getting down the stairs. So not too bad.
Cool. Now you walk in, look around, notice Gabrielle, recognize her from school, of course. Just wander over, wave to the guy. I'm with her.
Congratulations.
Ralph?
Yeah. That's me.
Ralph, did you send me this letter?
I was wondering who sent it myself.
You got one too.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I didn't want to come back to this shithole. I thought it was free. This place poisoned my life.
Sit down.
We're fucking back here. Yeah, all right, that's it.
Hey, dude, can we smoke in here?
Sure. Yeah.
So, what's this big mystery? You have no idea?
None at all. Wonder if the others got one too.
Well, yeah, I mean, because somebody's got to be behind it.
Did one of us stay here?
I don't know.
You guys haven't seen each other for at least a decade.
Yeah. Where did you come from?
Michigan?
Really?
Yeah. Little town up there. It's a whole lot better than here. I mean, aside from you and the others, I kind of wish that I'd been born there, but shit, I can't believe we're back here.
Yeah. I'm used to a lot more noise and a lot more traffic, and a lot more pollution in this place up here. The air is too clean.
Where'd you come from?
I couldn't see. It was Chicago.
Ah,
So,
it's not too far. Few hours away from me.
so the only people I can think of is Tom and Michael and Ursula.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Which one of them is stuck here?
There's another ding, as you can hear the door gets opened again, and in walks a woman who is kind of wearing more layers to kind of an indeterminate build of the woman because she's just wearing so many layers. She's got multicolored dyed hair, but it is quite a bit of regrowth, so it looks like it hasn't been redone in a little bit of time. You can vaguely recognize her, but it looks like she's aged beyond her years. Like she doesn't look like, you know how old Ursula is, and she's looking much older than Ursula's not looking good from what you remember her as.
Yeah, I say to Ralph, well, the room is true. Meth is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, no shit. Damn.
Ursula.
As I walk in, I'm going to flip off the guy that just dropped me off out front.
Yeah.
Through the door. Yeah. I'm going to look around. Gabrielle.
Over, have a
Hey.
seat.
I'm going to walk over to the table. Wow. How have you been? I haven't seen you in forever. Hey, Ralph.
Hey.
I've been up and down, in and out of rehab, things like that.
You look great.
Thank you. You don't. What happened?
Life.
Drugs?
A little bit.
I was on my way. I mean, you got to get a good program and find your way out of it. But
I'm not done yet. Hey, could I get some coffee?
Yeah, any particular kind?
Black, sweet.
I'll do what I can. And he grabs the same kind of starts doing it, and he starts making up your coffee. And the guy looks up. Hey, Four Eyes.
Yo.
You want a coffee?
Yeah, I can use one. Thank you.
Any kind
Four
of particular?
Eyes. Don't matter.
Okay,
Hot.
that's it. He starts making the coffees for Ursula and Ralph.
so, Ursula, did you get the funny little poem in the mail?
I did. I have no idea what it's about, though.
It's got to be Ralph. I mean, it's got to be Michael then. Mike's playing some sort of weird, long-ass practical joke. What a dick.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to
Well-
go to Thomas. Thomas wouldn't do anything like this.
I don't think so.
So, anybody married? Anybody got kids?
Nope.
No.
I have yet to be with anyone, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not saying you're a virgin, are you?
Nah. Just no
You're a
relationship.
fucking virgin, are you? Aren't you?
Nah. I just haven't found anybody I want to be with. It's like more than like a night.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. From what I've had, I can see that.
Ralph, someday someone will see how wonderful you are and they will keep you.
I've been in one relationship so far, and I don't know. It's like a con job. You you start working your way into it because you like it. And once you're in it, you realize it ain't so great. And then he starts abusing you, and then you end up having to escape.
And they steal all
Sounds
your
bad.
money and disappear.
The guy behind the counter comes around and puts 2 coffees in front of Ursula and Ralph. Can I get you guys any food or anything?
Are we hungry?
Nah. Well, I'm not really hungry at all.
What is this? Some kind of reunion or something?
One of our friends seems to have sent us a letter and wants to meet us all here. It's a long fucking trip on a Greyhound.
Yeah.
I was going to say, this is
Long
the
on
most
the movie,
customers
too.
we've had in like a month.
Well, I would think coffee up here in the Great White North, California, is something everybody would be drinking. Are there still a lot of people in town, or is it?
Nah, since the mines closed, most people moved away.
Don't blame them.
Mm.
I mean, you live here, but I'm just saying, having lived here
Not by
myself,
choice, but-
yeah, I hear that. I couldn't wait to get out,
I'm Sam, by the way.
Ralph.
Sam,
Damn. How
Gabrielle.
are you doing?
I'm doing. Well, I'll be over there if you guys need anything. And he goes back over to the counter, puts his feet back up, and pulls up his comic book. For anyone who's noticing, he's reading Sandman by Neil Gaiman. And pretty much as he gets back to his spot, the bell rings again as a very well-built man in his early 30s steps into the point where he actually has to duck slightly to get through the door. He's got kind of very severe undercut, hair slicked back, tight trimmed beard, t-shirt's probably like 3 or 4 sizes too small for him, muscles just rippling out of it. And yeah, it's Michael.
All right.
Oh,
Gabby?
it's Michael.
Jesus Christ.
Ralph, Ursula, which one of you brought us back to bumblefuck nowhere?
We thought it was you.
It wasn't me.
I don't play no games.
Since when are you gay?
Shut the hell up,
I
Gabby.
mean, look at you.
Look, a lot can happen.
I mean, we don't care. It's just you should have told us.
I'm not fucking gay.
Yeah, you just spend all your day in the gym working out.
You
Are
know,
married?
you haven't
Got a
changed,
girlfriend?
Gabby.
Gabby,
No, I
don't
haven't.
piss him off.
The guy behind the counter sort of snorts
So,
at Gabby picking on Michael.
so who the fuck brought us here? Thomas?
Yeah, it might have been Tommy.
Well, Tommy's the only one left.
He's the only one that knows about the angels.
So where is he?
You guys really, you now that you're kind of thinking of him, everything's really blurry about Tommy. You remember him hanging around like he was a part of the Angels. He was a part of your group when you guys were younger, but it's just it's hazy memories of everything. You can kind of picture his face. You can picture you guys hanging out with him during the summer breaks and that kind of things, but it's like it's a puzzle and you're missing pieces of all those elements. Michael, you've sat down with the group?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So as you pretty much the moment you've sat down and you guys have started talking about Tom, you guys hear the bell again, and you will turn to see this guy standing in the doorway.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
clearly
Battle,
a
eh?
homeless man, bare feet. He's the stench off him. He's sopping through wet, and he sort of like looks around the room, sort of catches eyes with each of you individually, and then Sam over at the counter, who sort of looks up, takes a look at him, crinkles his nose, and then goes back to his comic. And then he comes up. This guy comes over to your table, and he stands, and again he looks each of you directly in the eyes with this sort of. His eyes are almost hypnotic, but like the stench coming off this guy, the clearly grimy, filthy clothes, and he digs into he goes into his jacket pocket, and he pulls out like a Ziploc bag, and he slams it down on the table and just looks at you all again. And then he just walks off back towards the door and back out.
Disgusting.
Who the fuck
What
does
the
he
fuck
think he is?
this?
What's in
What's
the
in the
Ziploc
bag? I won't touch that thing.
I'm just gonna
Is
grab it.
Is it a clear plastic bag?
Yep, clear plastic bag. It's a bit like there's obviously wetness, dampness to it, and there's like not fog, but it's like the inside steamed up a little bit. Like so you can see there's something in it, but you can't quite. Yeah, it's crumpled up.
I'll open it up.
Oh, dude, I wouldn't do that.
You might have
Whatever,
taken a
Tom.
dump in there.
So you open
Smells
it up,
like it.
Could be skunk.
Michael, and inside is an envelope. And on the front of the envelope, in typewriter font, is the word "The Angels."
Now, was there any resemblance to Tommy to that guy?
No, none at all. That guy was easily in his, you'd say, late 50s, early 60s.
All right.
No facial reminiscence of, yeah.
Is some kind of joke?
I don't know. I guess we're supposed to open the envelope. The fuck?
All right, I'll open it up.
Cool. So, like the letters that you guys had received before, the envelope opens up and there seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it and also a Polaroid of you, the group, when you were young, when you guys were 12.
Oh,
And you can see the
God.
house behind in the image is the crow's nest. It's the old abandoned manor house deep in the woods that you guys explored once or twice when you guys were kids. So you got Ralph at the front doing the peace sign. Michael's just behind him, the tallest one. Ursula, obviously on the other far edge. Gabriella with the kind of the pigtails, and then Thomas is behind.
And you said there was a letter with it?
Yeah, there is.
We angels swore to always be together and stand up for each other. I was always there for you whenever you needed me. Protected you from bullies, helped you with your homework, drew art for the games we played. But did you help me? Did you care? No. You let me tag along, but you never were there for me. No one was. You left me to deal with all the horrors myself. Well, I can't go on alone any longer. Now is the time when I need your help. So I call on you, my friends, my angels. Meet me at the crow's nest tonight. I have become the sad soul in need of a brave band of adventurers to save me. So please, save me. Thomas.
It's in that moment that some of those puzzle pieces fall back into place and you guys start remembering things more clearly from your childhood, and you remember riding your bikes as a group around town, going to school, playing pranks, all these sorts of things. Then you remember it's summer. There's 5 members of the Angels: Michael, Ursula, Ralph, Gabrielle, and Thomas. You're 12 years old, and they've reached the end of the summer vacation. The summer's been warm and good. The Angels have been on many adventures and not gotten into too much trouble. Some exceptions, of course. A few days ago, you guys remembered that Ralph had been picked on by some of the older kids, and you guys as a group had decided you guys were going to get some revenge, get some payback, and you guys tracked the older kids down and slashed the tires of their bikes. Unfortunately, Ralph, being your lookout, got distracted, and the older kids saw you guys trying to get away, and they ended up chasing you guys for a bit into the woods. And the older kids caught up with you guys and gave you a pretty good beating. Tommy probably worse than the rest of you because he just wouldn't stay down. He just kept getting up trying to protect the rest of you. He tried to, he got some pretty bad hits and he just kept getting up. He kept going. Eventually where it got to the point that the older kids started to get a little worried because they were like, you could see in their face that look of shit, if we keep hitting this kid, we could kill him. And they just kept yelling at him, stay down. And you guys kept yelling at him, Tommy, stay down. Like, don't, eventually one of the bigger kids picked up a rock and slammed it across the back of Tommy's head. And Tommy went down and stood still and was just still. And for a few moments, all of the older kids just froze. You kind of didn't know what to do as you saw blood just sort of pooling at the back of Tommy's skull. The older kids sort of came back to and all yelled. They just scarpered. They ran. They got out of the way. You guys all ran to Tommy's side, and you guys are crying. You guys are hurt. You don't know what's going on, and you're holding Tommy and you're kind of shaking him, trying to bring him back to. And he finally opens his eyes and kind of grins at you all and go, did I win?
Yeah, you won.
Oh, man.
You kicked their asses. They all ran off scared.
Oh, I kind of.
You're right, man.
Really
I'm running.
hazy.
Come on, get back on your feet.
And he sort of gets back on his feet. He's a little wobbly, so he leans against you, Michael, kind of for a little bit of support. And he goes, God.
I got you, Tommy.
So that was a few days ago. Now you guys have you took Tommy to the doctors to get patched up and things, and the doctor ended up sending Tommy home after we patched him up, and you guys were all picked up by your parents. It's been a few days now, and you guys all have met up at the clearing in the woods. That kind of there's a lake on the side. It's like by the lakeside, and you all agreed that you would meet up here every day of summer. You've all met up here to kind of go off and play your games, your Dungeons and Dragons games, or have your kooky little adventures. The angels. What do you guys want to do?
Who wants to play D&D?
No, as long as I get fighter,
Always.
always.
Ranger.
Rogue.
After you guys start to play your D&D adventure, and Ralph is really good at this. He's like natural born game master. The worlds he builds is like a great escape for you guys. You guys get a lot of enjoyment out of playing these games with Ralph. After you guys have been playing for maybe half an hour, you guys start to realize that Tommy's still not there, and he's never been this late before.
I wonder where Tommy is.
Where
I
the
hope
hell
he's
is
all
Tommy?
right. He took an awful bad hit the other day, but he's been around. Where is he?
I think he'll be fine. He got back up right away.
Doctor let him go home.
Yeah. Hope his parents aren't keeping him home.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe he got grounded for getting into a fight.
Well, you know how Tommy's
yeah.
parents are.
Yeah, so you guys know that Tommy has foster parents, and he's run away from home quite a few times.
Oh, that's not good. They might ship him off to somebody else.
Oh man, we'd never see him again.
Maybe we should go by and see.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's
do
take our
that.
bikes over.
Yeah.
So we'll head on over there.
Yep, it's you've never been there before because Tommy used to, like, he just never wanted to take you guys home because obviously the foster parents. You
Right.
guys do. His foster parents are quite well known in the community. They're very well respected. They're like an ultra religious family, like definitely heavily involved with the church. They have two other kids of their own who are a little bit older than you guys. And they're the kind of the Stepford family kind of look and everything.
Yeah.
If they knew he played D&D, they would shit.
Yes. Yeah. 100%. Oh yeah. So the year is 1999, I believe. Yeah. So you guys are year 12. You grab your bikes and you sort of pedal over. The instant you guys kind of get to the long driveway that leads towards Tommy's place, you guys instantly know something is wrong. Something is amiss. There's a police car out the front of Thomas's house. And you see as two policemen exit the house. One of them instantly leans over and vomits on the ground. And the other one rushes to his cop car, opens the door, and starts speaking into his radio.
We should hide and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Cops are always bad news.
When he throws up, can I roll to keep it together?
Yeah, I think I
somebody
should
vomit
do that.
makes me wanna
Pretty
vomit.
gross. Yeah, that's gross.
And it's like, yeah, a lot of vomit.
9, 17. So I guess I hold it.
Yeah, Ralph,
Ugh.
you
Do not live up to my name.
kind of are still
sorry.
processing stuff. You don't understand what's going on. Yeah.
I got a 9. I'm sorry, not a 9. I'm looking at the dice. I got a 12. So it's just regular.
Okay, cool.
It says I get a -1 in situations where the condition would be a hindrance. So if I see somebody else throwing a can, or if I look up at the throw up, then I'm gonna.
Yeah. That makes sense. How did Michael and Ursula go?
Oh, well, my dad pukes all the time when he drinks too much. So I'm used to it. I got a 15.
I got a 14.
Cool. So, yeah, you have pretty much the same effect as Gabrielle. You probably handle it a bit better than her, but it does make you sort of feel a little bit queasy in the stomach. And both, I'd say Gabrielle and Ursula, you guys it's less about the concern of this guy's throwing up. It's more the concern of why is this guy throwing up? Like, what has made him, after entering Tommy's house, what has made him projectile vomit?
Have either of the two cops seemed to have noticed us coming up towards the house?
No, they haven't. They seem to be quite preoccupied at this point.
Don't see
So they
kids.
haven't seen you guys sort of pull off to because I think Michael said you guys quickly had to kind of keep an eye out. So you do, the two of them kind of go, they're there. The one who was on the radio, does anyone want to do anything at this point?
Yeah, I want to just sneak on over and maybe look through a window to see what's going on.
Okay. Is anyone else going to go with Michael?
No.
I'm going to say hidden.
I want to try and eavesdrop on the cop that's on his radio.
Okay, cool. So you're going to go over to that side, and then Michael, you're going to go close to the house, probably kind of around the opposite side. All right. So can I get both of you guys to give me an act under pressure roll?
Ooh, no, 7.
Okay. How did Ursula do?
13?
Okay, cool. Yeah, this is perfect. So Ursula, you kind of you kind of edge over and you can hear the guy and he's just like, oh man, yeah, we need a team out here. Um oh I've we're gonna need some body bags and we're gonna need cleanup crew. God, Chief, I've never seen anything like oh God, I look you're not gonna believe what they hey you kid and at this point he sees Michael sort of tallest in the group, pretty heavy footed, trying to get around, and the guy sort of stops and puts his radio and runs over and he's like, "Kid, what the hell are you doing?"
I'm seeing my friend, Mister.
Look, you can't be here right now. Like this is a crime scene. You need a
Why not? What happened? What happened to my friend, Mister?
You can't be here, kid. All right, just go home. Go. It's not a safe place to be here right now. Okay.
Friends don't leave friends behind.
Okay. Yeah, that's really Hallmark Channel. Fantastic. Come on, and then he literally just kind of grabs you by the arm, Michael, and starts to kind of pull you off back to the main to the main kind of walkway. What do the rest of you guys want to do at this point? You guys are still hidden.
I think when he gets grabbed, I'm standing up and I'm going to be like, "What happened?" Like kids do.
God. Where the hell are you guys? Come over here, kid. Come on. The two of you can't be here, right? You need a.
Okay, Mister. We'll go.
Okay, all right. All right, and he kind of leans back to the other cop who's finished throwing up now, and he goes, God damn it, Peters, come on, we got to do a perimeter check. All right, you kids leave now, and he walks off to the other cop and kind of pats him on the back, and then they start to make their way off, kind of around the side of the house.
All right, we'll just stand near our bikes then, just watching.
I'm gonna run home and tell Mom.
Okay, so you leave. No worries.
At that house.
Michael, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Ralph and Ursula, what do you want to do? You guys are still hidden.
I'm just gonna stay put. I want to see what's going on and see if I can.
I'm gonna follow
See
Gabby,
anything.
and I'm telling her he said body bags.
I'm gonna tell my mom
Cool.
that something happened. Because we're all kind of neighbors, aren't we?
Oh no, like there's big chunks of like it's going to take you it'll probably take you about 15 minutes to get back into the main center of town and then to get to your house. So probably the whole process will take you about half an hour.
Am I on a bike?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got to go home and tell.
Yeah, sure.
Something happened.
Pretty much.
Tell me what happens. Call me and tell me what happens.
Did Ursula, you leave with Gabby as well?
I'm going with Gabby. Yes.
Okay, so as you guys go, pretty much as you get into center of town, you can see multiple cop cars pulling out of the police station and heading off the way you guys have just come from. Michael and Ralph, you guys sort of stay there. It seems you guys you don't want to do anything in the meantime. You just want to. Michael, you're just going to stand in the driveway next to your bike, and Ralph, you're staying hidden.
Yeah, I'm kind of in awe. I just want to see how many bodies they carry out.
At this point, I'm kind of afraid to move out because I might be seen by the cops and chased off. I'm better off staying.
Okay, you guys realize that the both of you guys realize that the cops, the two cops, have gone around the side of the house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I'm going to take a look.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to try to go up and peek real quick because I got to find out what's happening to Tommy.
So the front door is wide open. There's obviously windows around the house as well. So which way, like you want to just poke your head in a window or you want to go in the front door?
I'm just going to go in the front door, take a quick peek.
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Ralph, you guys both walk up to, so you guys kind of slowly make your way up to the terrace and you get up into the front door and it's slightly ajar. So you kind of push it open as quietly as you can, and at first everything seems really normal. It just looks like you've never been here before, but it looks like a normal kind of corridor, everything, nice red carpet and bit of the. And then you realize that it's a hard wooden floor. And the entire hallway is just blood. And you can see the footsteps of where the police have accidentally stepped through the blood.
Yeah, I'm getting out of this.
What happened?
No, this is blood. This is blood. Is it on my shoes? Oh, god damn. I'm just backing out.
As soon as I see that, I'm going to just like back out and get on my bike and go.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Awesome. So both of you are going to give me keep it together rolls just from obviously seeing a hallway full of blood.
Yeah. There's a 9 and a 7.
14.
14, yeah, okay.
Okay. 14. So yeah, this time it sort of seems to hit through a little bit more. And
16.
Obviously kind of it's instead of just seeing someone throw up, actually seeing that amount of blood, that's definitely more blood than coming from one person. You don't know what's happened. You're worried about your friend. This is a bad situation. As you guys are leaving, you do see that the cop cars kind of go past, and probably as Michael, Ralph, as you guys are getting into the center of town, you see kind of news vans and things also heading in that direction. There seems to be a few people heading towards that way that you've come from. You guys all get back, you tell your parents, and you kind of chill out a little bit more and say, oh, something happened to my friend Tommy. That night on the news, you guys find out that Thomas's family, his foster parents and his foster siblings, were all murdered. Someone came into the house and brutally killed Tom's parents and killed them in the living room, and that his two siblings, Jesse and Brenda, were both murdered in their beds. And there were signs of a struggle in Thomas's bedroom, but there's no sign of him. For months, there was a search. People, his photo was up around town for months and people were looking for him. But eventually, after 6 months, people just assumed he was dead, and that he was never going to be seen again. You guys are back in 2019 as you sit in the underground cafe. And you guys have all just had this remembrance of what happened to your friend Thomas back when you were 12.
Thomas died. It can't be Thomas. Who?
How did we forget that? How did I forget that?
I don't know. It was a lot of trauma for kids.
Yeah, that was awfully traumatic. That much goddamn blood. Oh my god, I'm still fucking seeing it now.
I didn't see it, and as I recall, Ursula tortured me all the way home, talking about body bags, and
it's like they painted the hallway with it. It's fucking horrible.
It was so bad.
I'm glad
I
I
don't
didn't.
remember if they ever caught the murderers.
I don't remember either.
They never actually found Thomas's body.
So you're telling me Tommy's out there?
No.
And he sent these photographs and he sent this letter and he's putting us all on this quest.
Hiding there for 10 years somewhere out in the woods.
Maybe he ran away.
Yeah, but he would have told somebody eventually. I mean, why now all of a sudden? We need to go to the crow's nest.
Yeah.
What time is
We
it?
need to.
It's probably kind of getting closer to 8. By the time you guys all arrived, it was getting closer to 8 o'clock. So it's definitely dark outside.
Oh, it's night. Okay.
The crow's nest is It's about a 45-minute drive out of the center of town.
Did
It's
any
an
of
old
you bring
abandoned
cars?
Yeah, I drove my my Dodge here. I just got to clean out some of the cans. But
I hitchhike, so I don't.
You hitchhiked, Ursula?
Yeah,
Damn. Where from?
Portland.
Damn.
yeah, well, I can give you all a ride.
Shotgun.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are gonna get up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez, you have a lot of trash in your car.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, don't
You
mind the
live in
beer
here?
cans.
So yeah, Michael's parked. He's got a Dodge, and just enough room for all of you guys to fit in, amongst all the other sort of gym equipment and the whatnot that he's got back there. A couple of those protein shaker things. The back seat does smell like a dirty gym locker, but you know it's his car, so
Dude,
the rain
you
is falling.
we don't care if you're gay.
I'm not fucking gay, Gabby.
Okay.
Cannibals
rain
don't
is-
like that,
is-
though.
The rain is hitting really hard now. It's definitely picked up, and the wind is cutting through you guys as you get into the car. And so I'm assuming you're driving, Michael, since it's your vehicle. And you guys start to drive off. After probably about 15 or so minutes, you definitely hit into the more wooded, forested part of Silent Falls. So pretty much all you can see around you is the woods and the rain splattering against. And there's less, there's no traffic lights out this way. So you've got your full high beams going, and the windscreen wipers are going around. It's going to be a pretty decently long drive, because it's this is a dirt road, so it's not like you can go foot down pedal, especially in this sort of weather. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
If it is Tommy, we got to tell him we thought he was dead.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, that thing about us turning our backs on him, what we're going to do, we don't even know. Like you said, it was wrong.
We
Thought he
were
was
there.
dead.
The police wouldn't let us do. I mean, what were we supposed to do? We were just kids.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything.
Shit.
Yeah, so you guys
Do you
having
think
a,
Tommy?
you know,
Do you think Tommy knew the people that killed him?
You think Tommy killed his family?
No, I'm thinking
No.
that maybe they knew the people. I mean, it's
Oh,
It's weird.
they were his foster parents. What about his biological parents? I mean, do you think they could have? I don't know anything about them.
Well, I don't know either. He might not even know. Who knows?
I mean, they could have tracked him down and killed the parents and taken.
Why would they
him.
do that? They would just.
I don't know. There's a lot of sick people out there, just fucking psychopaths.
No, Ralph's right. I hate to admit it. There are a lot of fucked people in the world.
I mean, look at the kids we went to school with, always shoving us around and shit. I mean, look what they did to you when you first had your period with the tampons all over your locker and shit every day, like for fucking a week. I mean, they were brutal to us. I mean, they don't change when they grow up.
Everyone changes a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not
After
sure that
about-
it's a mystery we can bother to ever solve it. Jesus,
Yeah.
it happened so many years ago.
after about 15 minutes of driving, Michael, the you find yourself having to slow down even more because there's a fog just starts to kind of come in, and it's not heavy at first, but it just slowly starts to build where you really have to kind of slow down the speed that you're wanting to go. You're still going at a decent way, but with the rain and everything going around, you're forced to slow yourself down even more.
I'm assuming the road's empty, right?
Yeah, correct.
All
Yeah.
right, turn on the high beams. Just not that it helps, but
Yeah, it helps a little bit. You can kind of, it cuts through it a bit more, and with everything going on, but it's becoming even harder to drive, and you're really having to kind of focus on the road as much as you can.
yeah, I'm clenching the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Michael, do you live in your car?
No, I drove all the way here from Springfield, Massachusetts.
There's a
Holy
lot of
shit.
stuff in your back seat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
well,
there is.
how else do you think I got this tone?
I'm going to just stop commenting on your hobbies.
You better, Gabby.
So at that point,
Watch
you
out
hear
for
a
spent
piercing
condoms
sound.
back there.
You hear a piercing sound and a desperate anguish cry. Something out of the fog slams to the hood of your car and presses up against the windscreen. And you guys all get a glimpse of a face pressed up against the glass with open gashes on its face and blood and pus just pouring out and smearing all over the windscreen as the wipers go past. The white face, its eyes wide open, crisscrossed with these wounds. Michael, what do you do?
What the fuck? I'm slamming on the brakes.
That's
So as you slam on the brakes, as you slam on the brakes, everyone, kind of jolts forward a bit, and the thing was on the windshield kind of seems to roll over the top of the car, and hit the ground, and you guys hear from behind the car movement, and off to the left side of the car. Who would be on the left side of the car? That'd be Michael, the driver,
Michael.
and who's on that left side in the back?
I'm shotgun, so I'm up in the front on the right.
And I'm sitting behind Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ralph.
So I'm yeah.
So Michael and Ralph, if you guys turn and look off to the left out that window, you see a dark shape that seems to it's about a human build, but it seems to be moving on all fours a bit like a spider. And it just sort of scampers up past the car and then off into the fog, into the shadows.
Dude, you hit a guy.
The fuck was that? You all saw that, right?
What the fuck was that? Get out of here. Let's get out of here.
You see it? You see it like scamper off on
Yeah.
all fours?
Yeah.
Fuck, nothing comes.
Move like a person.
Yeah, nothing moves after you hit it with a car
Hell
at
no.
that speed.
Well, maybe you
Can
didn't
I get
kill
it?
him.
I keep it together, Rolf, from all of you.
Oh, 13.
I also got a 13.
I got a 10.
Are the zeros tens or zeros?
10.
There are
tens.
tens.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Okay.
Dude, no. We got to stop. We got to stop and see if you hurt the guy. We got to take him to the hospital if you can't hit him and run. That's against the law.
All right, well, we'll check for him, but I think he scurried off. I don't like how that guy looked.
It looked like something already got him. What if what we saw out there was the thing that got him?
We'll check the damage to my car and if there's any like blood on it. So I'm going to get out of the car.
Oh yeah, the windshield is completely blood
shattered?
and pus was smeared over your entire windshield.
Okay.
You cannot see through your windshield.
I'm getting out too to check and see if there's a body.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and clear off my windshield. I'm gonna pop the trunk, grab a couple rags, and I'm also gonna grab a tire iron because I don't like how that guy looked.
Michael, do you got a flashlight in there?
Yeah, I've got one. I toss it to you, Ursula.
I got one of Michael's barbells as a weapon. If I see anything coming
You can
close, I'll
barely
pop it.
you can barely lift this 5 kg dumbbell, and you're like wielding it with 2 hands. Ursula, so you've got the flashlight. Michael, you've grabbed your rags and you kind of get up. The rain is helping you, obviously being able to kind of scrub this the blood and stuff off. And
But I don't see anyone before I start scrubbing. Right?
now it's the fog is out and just everything. It's you can't see sort of anyone around, so you start scrubbing that off. And Ursula, you've got the flashlight, and Gabrielle, you said you wanted to kind of go. How far do you guys go from the car?
Not far, just around the
Not
car.
very
It's
far at all,
raining
no.
and it's muddy and it's dirty but if I see a
Okay.
body anywhere, I'll go
Yeah.
over to it.
Piece of shit had to ruin my baby.
Okay. Gabrielle, as you kind of step in, you're kind of looking out there, and Ursula sort of comes up next to you, and you're flashing the light round. You guys, over the rain, do hear what sounds like a whimpering, wounded animal.
I think he's over here somewhere. I hear him.
Okay, let's go. Let's go check it out.
All right.
I'll go with you.
Flash the flashlight in that direction.
As
Was
you
it-
flash your flashlight over that way, Ursula, kind of searching through, it's like a part of the pog kind of parts away, and you see kind of in a tree, kind of pound like on its all fours. You can see the face, with all the gashes and everything. And as you kind of let across it, it sort of flits away and jumps back down and scampers off. And you can hear like the whimpering stops, and you can hear like a.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I'm getting back in the
You
car.
recognize that face.
It's Tommy.
Those of you looking recognize that face.
Was that dude that walked into the diner?
No,
It's Tommy.
Okay. It's Tommy.
no, that was Thomas's foster father.
Thomas's foster father. Well, we've never met them.
No, you've seen them around town, like you
Oh.
knew who they were. You knew what they looked
Oh,
like.
okay.
Okay. What the fuck?
The
I'm going
hell?
to try to keep it together again.
No shit.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah, we'll do that.
11.
I got 3.
6.
Oh,
Now 5.
okay. So who got the 11? That was Gabrielle.
Oh no, that's a
Yes,
that
I got
zero's
11.
that's actually a 13. I saw
Okay.
a 0 and like 3. No, it's
Okay.
13.
So yeah, you Gabrielle and Ralph, you guys just have to take the 1 minus condition. So probably scared.
Right,
Another
yeah,
minus 1
scared.
to your stability.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So Michael and Ursula, though, he's dead. Like you guys know he's dead. Ursula, you start thinking you're having you're seeing things again.
Good.
Yeah, you think it's something bad's going on there. Michael, yeah, you are. So that's going to be. So you're gonna Ursula. You're gonna. What did you get? You rolled a 6, right?
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, cool. So you guys are both going to lose 2 stability. You guys are really starting to kind of panic, and as I said, you guys know this guy's dead. He shouldn't be there. Just the way he was moving was unnatural. The way he hit the car, like everything that's going on with this, something's not right with this whole situation.
Yeah, I'm in fight or flight. I'm gripping onto that tire iron. That my fists are white.
Yeah, all of you guys are soaked through now as well from the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah,
This isn't
I'm,
real.
I'm
This
getting in
isn't
the car.
real.
I'm
This
getting in the
isn't
car. This
real.
sucks.
come on, Gabby, let's go.
Something's starting to make sense, though. What if he said talked about monsters or dragons, or at least that was in the notes.
Yeah.
Something weird's going on. We got to get to the
Fuck yeah. Something
crow's
weird going on.
nest.
Hey, if Tommy's alive, I'd be happy to help him, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Because that
Monsters
thing, I
and
think, is
dragons.
dead.
Yeah. 10
Pretend.
years dead.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to start the car back up.
I'm really scared. So
Mm-hmm. Decades
Cool.
dead, that is.
So yeah, you've cleaned the
also
windshield
hopping.
and everything.
Yep.
So are you heading to the crow's nest or are you heading back to town?
We're heading to the crow's nest.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys keep driving. You're probably driving a bit more tentatively now, just with everything going on. It's pretty quiet out there other than the rain now. There doesn't seem to be anything else that happens. Eventually, you guys do arrive outside the crow's nest, or the building you guys called the crow's nest. It's an old kind of manor house out in the woods. You guys never knew if it was abandoned or if there was squatters living there, or you guys have got all different rumors about, people say that the owner travels overseas a lot, so he's just never home. Some of the older kids used to tell you it was haunted. Apparently there's rooms, there's like dungeons in there and all sort of stuff. And you do remember going there as kids to investigate it and stuff like that. As you pull up, the rain sort of starts to ease off a little bit and the fog clears. So you see the big 2-story building, the terrace and things like that. It's pitch black out here, except parked up next to the house is an old car, an old Dodge Charger. The boot is popped open, the door's open. You can see the light from the door being open is lit. It's parked between the house and the small kind of shed that looks like it could be used as a garage or something like that. And the house is pitch black dark, except you can see a faint light in the glass through the main front door. You can see a single light that seems to be flickering.
All right, I'm going to pull up right next to the old car.
close. Yeah.
And then, I'm going to peek into it just to observe.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So are you looking in the driver's or passenger side? Are you looking in the boot? Where are you looking specifically?
I'm going to pull up on the right side of the car so I can take a look into the passenger seat of the car.
Without getting out of your car?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, as you sort of look into the through the thing, you can see like a bit similar to your car, remnants of kind of takeaway cups and packages. Looks like a pack of cigarettes is in there. A couple of clothes strewn around and things like that. Nothing seems too crazy or out of the ordinary.
But it's not abandoned. It hasn't been there for like years. Looks like it was driven in today.
No, the keys are in the ignition.
Okay.
And there's that faint kind of like beeping noise of, when like your keys in the ignition, you open your door. Yeah, that's going off.
Oh, so that must be Tommy.
Tommy's dead. Could be anybody in the world.
Yeah.
Well, only one way to find out. The light's on inside.
I get out and glance in the trunk before heading for the house. I want to see what's in the trunk, why it's open.
Well, take the keys out. It's going to run down the battery.
So you guys get out of the car then?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm the last person getting out of Michael's car.
Anything in the trunk?
Watch out for Spider-Man.
So
I
you
don't
guys
know.
get out of the car, and just as you look up at the house and everything, and Ursula, you go around to the back of the car. It's pretty dark out here, so you can't really see too much. It looks.
I still have the flashlight. I'm holding on to it with both hands.
Okay, so you're going to use the flashlight?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. The flashlight, you flick on the flashlight, and in the back of the thing there looks like there's some rope and some zip ties. There's a lot of blood in the boot. A lot of blood. There's hair. You're not sure whether it's human or animal, but something's been bleeding back here.
The fuck is this?
Ralph, is that blood?
That looks like blood. Looks like kidnapping kit. What the hell is going on here? Fuck did we get into?
I don't feel good about this.
Me neither. It's fucked up.
I'm going to mentally step back for a moment and try to assess the situation. Where is it?
Cool.
It's not what it is. Observe a situation.
Observe, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So give me an observe.
12. I got a 12.
Okay, so you get to ask me one question.
What is being hidden from me? So I'm looking around.
Yeah, you're looking around. The rest of you guys are looking at the trunk and stuff, trying to work that out. And Michael, what were you doing?
I wanted to use the investigate move.
Okay,
just to check out if I missed. Okay.
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll come to you in a second, Gabrielle. We'll do that observe thing. Do me your investigate for me, Michael, and we'll go from there. What were you investigating specifically?
The inside of the car itself. And I did get a 14.
Okay. Yep. So you're searching through the car. What is the question? So what's the question you're wanting to ask?
My question is, besides the blood and the hair, is there anything weird about what I'm investigating?
You're kind of, as I said, looking around the car, there's the blood and everything like that. It looks, as I said, very similar, akin to your car, as far as just like dumped stuff in the back and things. It's a boy's car. There's no indication necessarily that it is Tommy's or that it's, or any identification of who it is that it belongs to. Though you then notice something dangling from the mirror at the front of the car, and you realize that it's a bracelet, and you can't put your finger on it, but you feel like you've seen that bracelet before.
Is it my bracelet?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna pocket it.
Cool. So yeah, you as you kind of come out of the car, and Ursula and Ralph, you guys kind of step back from the car a little bit, shaken up from what you guys have seen in the back seat. You see Gabriella has kind of stepped back, and in the rain and everything, and the moon kind of comes out from the clouds, and she's illuminated a little bit, and she seems to be kind of looking up at the house, and you guys kind of step back and do the same, and in that moment, you're back in 1999, 12 years old, and you've just pulled up to the same spot. You've got your bikes, and there's the crow's nest. There's the old house that all the kids back in town talk about. It's taken you guys ages to ride here, but you guys are excited, like your own little Scooby gang. You heard there's a rumor that inside the house somewhere there's a room that has shrunken human heads.
Like from the like from the deepest, darkest Africa, the Congo.
Yeah. And you're all there, and Thomas is there, and it's like, hey guys, so what are we going to do? We're going to break in?
Well, I don't know.
Hell
that we
yeah, we're
have
gonna
to,
break in.
but does anybody live here? It's
I don't know.
abandoned.
Some of the older kids said it's haunted.
I'm going to go up and look in the window and see if it looks like there's people here or if there's cobwebs on everything.
Sure.
Well, there's nothing we can't handle.
As you go up to the window, it's pretty dirty and grimy. Like it hasn't been washed and polished or anything. As you look in, it looks a little bit dusty, and there's sheets over some of the furniture and stuff like that. You can't see too much.
I don't think anybody lives here.
I'm gonna try the door.
The front door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Tommy goes over with you, Ralph, at the front door, and as you kind of rattle it, it's locked. It goes,
You should not.
Ralph, you should smash a window. You're small enough to get into one of the windows.
I don't know about damaging anything though.
I'm going to throw a rock through
Not
the
here to
window.
vandalize.
Dude, stop. No.
As they're complaining, I'm just going to throw a rock.
Michael, you idiot.
Oh,
what if somebody
shit.
lives here?
I just wanted to smash something.
Oh, now
you're
you
such a
did.
dick.
Yeah.
Damn.
At least I
The
have
other
one.
person the other person who's going to fit through that window is Ralphie, though.
All
Wait a
right, all
second.
right.
Wait and see if
Boost me up.
Wait and see if somebody comes.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Gabriel.
Yeah. Listen.
So you guys
I don't hear
wait for a
anybody.
few moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
All right. Well,
All right. Ralphie, go inside and
Boost
unlock
me
the
up.
door.
Hang on. Wait. Tommy's wearing kind of like a red flannel shirt, and he takes it off, wraps it around his fist, and just starts knocking out all the excess glass from around the window. Yeah, I don't want you getting cut up, Ralphie.
Well, thank you.
Good thinking, Tommy.
And he kind of helps Ralph. You kind of get to your feet and get through the window. You step down into a smallish room that, as I said, has sheets all over the thing. It looks like an old-fashioned kind of sitting room where people, if they had visitors to the manor, this is where they would kind of be put to kind of wait for the man of the house or the owner to kind of come speak with. Even as you kind of go in, the crunch of the glass on your feet, smells pretty musty and stuff in here. And there's cobwebs and dust, even from you stepping on the floor, on the kind of the rugged part of the floor, kind of dust kind of puffs up. What do you want to
Ralphie,
do?
come to the front door.
All right. I go over, unlock the door for him, let him in.
Cool.
Good look at this
Yeah,
place. I don't think anybody's been here. It's all old and musty.
Well, nice job opening the door for us.
Oh, thanks, meathead.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get more head than you'll ever get.
I'm saying from who?
Boys.
I don't know what they're talking
You
about.
two, man. Why don't you just kiss each other already? Seriously, just like cut the middleman and just make out.
What's it look like inside?
Yeah. So the kind of front step was on a veranda. Like you went up some stairs and there's like a front porch. Then there's a front door, and then it opens up and there's a main hall and staircases that sort of go up and around and meet. So there's two on either side. It's quite a big room in here. There's a door off to your left, and then a door off to your right, which leads to the room where Ralph came out of. And then there's a door directly in front of you guys under the staircase as well.
Is there furniture?
There's like side tables and stuff like that, and
I'm
and
kind
the
of
room that Ralphie's come from. There's definitely furniture.
I'm kind of envisioning it as something maybe from the early 1900s and lots of clunky old stuff, and but it's been abandoned for a long time. Kind of something grandma would live in.
Yeah.
Or grandpa.
Yeah. But it's very like it would have been. It's very expensive stuff. Like if in its time, it would have been a very nice place for sure.
Yeah.
And we're walking around in it, like in the living room, or.
Right now, you're just in that kind of main room,
Okay.
and the little Ralph's just come out of that sitting room.
Yeah, well, let's explore.
Where would you guys like to go?
Let's look for some shrunken heads.
Yeah.
This place is supposed to have a dungeon in it.
Probably just a basement, but let's look around. GM, if I see any interesting little knick-knack or goo-gaw, I'll probably, if it's small enough, I'll pocket it.
Okay.
Like a little figurine or a little something that's been left behind.
Sure. You guys, so you guys kind of take a few minutes and you're kind of checking around the house and all those sorts of things. The room that you enter a room that has a bunch of, it's got bookcase everywhere. It's the library. And there's you go up and there's a bunch of a lot of really great stories and books that you guys know and love. Like there's The Catcher in the Rye, Great
we don't
Gatsby,
love that
Moby Dick, Lord of the Rings, some really great ones.
Okay.
Dracula,
cool.
There's a good horror section.
Oh yeah, I'm eating all that up.
I'm just gonna find a fireplace poker and swing it around like a sword.
Oh my god!
You see Tommy go over to a book on the shelf. He pulls it out, and you see him start ripping pages out of the book and throwing it into the fireplace that Michael's grabbed the poker out of. Then he pulls out his little kind of zip lighter and starts lighting the pages on fire in the fireplace.
Oh, dude, why are you run a book like that? I mean, what's going on? Destroy a book,
dude. Somebody
and
might see the
looks
smoke
up at
too.
you. He looks up at you, Ralphie, and he's kind of got a give me a reader person roll, Ralph.
and that is an 11.
Cool.
Are there little modifiers on that though?
Yeah. Intuition.
Intuition is a -2, so actually that would be 9.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So you sort of look as you say that, why are you destroying that book? Why are you doing that? And Tommy sort of looks up at you. And there's a glimpse, you get a glimpse of pure hatred in his face. It's only a slight glimpse, and it's enough to kind of make you kind of take a bit of a step back.
Directed at me?
At the shock of it. And then he sort of smiles and goes, and then he throws the book up to you that he's ripping pages out of. And he just says to you, it's filled with lies. And you look down at it, in your hand is the Holy Bible.
Oh, well, just throw it back. Have at it then.
And he kind of smirks at that. And then, starts ripping more pages out of the Holy Bible and throwing it in the fireplace and lighting them.
I'm going to start exploring.
Yeah, man, I thought you were actually destroying literature. That I don't mind. I'm going to look around too.
I would like to try the set of doors that's right under the stairs. The one that you.
Yeah, cool.
I guess it's the big set
of
doors.
It sounds like people are kind of splitting up and doing their own thing a little bit, which is cool. So Ursula, you go in, and that seems to be like a big, almost like a ballroom type space. There's things pushed up. You can see where there's like the band would have gone, and a kind of a big entertaining space. Good place for like weddings and that kind of thing. You probably kind of spin around a few times, pretending you're in kind of like one of those kind of Disney movies kind of thing. Ralph, you probably sit down and start kind of looking at some of the books and things and seeing if there's anything missing from your collection that you know, not that you would ever steal anything, but, you know.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, I'd see what books I might want to look up later.
Gabrielle, whereabouts do you go in the house, do you reckon?
Well, I sort of walk out with Ursula, and if she's heading towards the doors under the stairs, I'm going to go up the spiral staircase to the upstairs.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to look, see what's, I don't think there's anybody here at all. So, but maybe they left some cool stuff.
Cool.
You know.
Michael, you're kind of just probably walking around some of the rooms, sticking your head
I
in
actually, I wanted to follow Gabrielle. Just to protect her if anything happens.
All right. So you follow off after Ursula and Gabrielle. Give me a
spot hidden.
Yeah, and that's what I'm sort of You know what? Give me an observe the situation.
Sure. Oh my God, that is a 21.
I'm close. What is my perception? I got a 20.
Oh, you rolled a 20?
Yeah, I got 18.
Are you guys including
2.
your 18 okay, so 20 and 21.
Actually it's right. 19. Sorry.
Holy shit.
So hang on, let's Gabby, do you want to be followed upstairs?
Oh, I don't care.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
I don't want him
Michael,
to bother me because he irritates the fuck out of me.
You do see that Gabby tries to sort of slip away while you and Ursula are in the ballroom area. And as you kind of stick your head out, you see that she makes her way up the stairs. Do you want to follow her?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
So do I get a couple of questions?
Yes. Yeah. You both will, because you both passed. So Gab, what questions would you like to ask?
My questions are going to be, what's the best way through this? I.e., what looks the most promising to find something? And then it'll be what's being hidden from me. Like if I walk into a bedroom, where's the secret stash of jewelry that somebody has left behind?
Okay, cool. And Michael, what are the two questions you have?
Yeah, mine is what can I use to my advantage to make Gabby not so mean to me anymore? And another one is, what should I be on the lookout for?
This.
Okay. Cool. So let's start with this. Let's go. All right. So Gabby, you kind of realize the best way to kind of do this is as what you're doing. You're just going to go. You're going to start at the top and stick your head in all the rooms and have a look and see what's kind of there. Okay. You do when you get to the top level, you find some of the bigger bedrooms, and they've got those like vanities,
right?
And you think, oh, that's possibly a good spot for.
Right,
like where people would keep jewelry and that sort of stuff. Yeah. So you open one of the drawers, and sure enough, there's a jewelry box there that's got some old some pearls and all that sort of stuff in there. Definitely some expensive items, and the wardrobes are all still got clothes and stuff in them as well.
And is Michael behind me at this point?
He's going to be in a bit. So.
Well,
Michael, do you kind of? Sorry, Gabby. Yeah.
I'm just going to say it'll be. I'll do something different if I can stuff the stuff in my pockets before he gets in, or if he after he gets in. Either way, I have something.
Sure. Okay. Michael, so in the time that it takes you to kind of slip out of the ballroom and head upstairs, Gabby's gone out of sight. So you're not sure which way she went. So you're kind of wandering around upstairs, kind of sticking your head into rooms. And then you hear something, a noise down the hall. And you make your way down and you open the door and you see Gabby, you probably heard him coming. So yeah, you would have had time to kind of slip some stuff into your pocket. You hear Michael coming. Mike, you open the door and you go and you can see Gabby sort of sitting on a stool at a vanity. And there's like a grimy mirror. She can see you in the reflection as you go in, and you can see some of the drawers are open.
It's not stealing if I don't think it belongs to anybody anymore.
Oh, I agree with that. Actually, there's actually something I wanted to tell you, but
What?
never mind. Never mind.
Don't do that. Don't come in and say you need to tell me something and then never mind. That's really a dick move.
I'm gonna leave.
God damn it.
Cool. So you leave. Ursula, what do you do after you spin around for a bit and then realize that the other two have left? What would you like to do?
Well, when I'm done feeling like a princess spinning around, is there any way out of this room or just the door that I'll just
there's a few other exits.
I'll kind of go straight ahead. If there's an exit that's basically straight ahead, I'll go through into the next
that goes into that kind of goes into kind of like the backyard. There's like the big doors open into the back of the house, and then there's doors off to the sides.
I'll go to the left.
Okay. So you go off to the left, which is gonna be okay. Cool. These rooms are. It looks like on the left is the equivalent of a man's smoking room, but for a woman. So it's kind of like this the pottery and the tea set off to the side. Some nice comfortable chairs to kind of sit down and for the ladies, there's a beautiful sun. You can imagine it coming through. If the windows weren't so grimy, it would be like a nice little sunroom for the ladies to sit and have tea and conversate. Ralph, still happy chipping away at the books and sort of seeing what's there.
Getting a little bored wondering where everybody else went, so I'm going to get up and explore a bit, move downstairs, look around for people.
Cool. So yeah, you head downstairs and you wander in and find a massive kitchen. Like obviously these places had big kitchens to feed the families and all sort of stuff like that. Big oven, cooking space. One of those old-fashioned kind of fridges and things like that. It's nice big, but it doesn't seem anyone around. You think you can hear someone in the a few rooms away from you. But you're not sure who in the house it is. Michael, do you head back downstairs or whereabouts do you go?
I'm gonna find a empty room, and I'm a bit frustrated after that blunder. Couldn't really tell her how I feel emotionally, so I'm just gonna start smashing things with the poker.
Okay, you guys. Okay, we'll do this first. So, Gabby, what do you do when Michael leaves the room?
You're muted.
internally, I'm thinking my parents are going to want to know where I got this stuff from. So when I get it home, I'm going to put it in a cigar box. I've got a bunch of them because my dad smokes. And I'm going to hide it somewhere. And it'll just be mine. And nobody else will know about it. I don't really care if Michael knows. It's just, who cares? Nobody's ever going to miss this stuff. It's all dusty and dirty in here. So I'm just going to keep looking.
Cool.
Maybe there'll be something cool and old and neat.
Yeah.
Looking.
So you keep looking around the room, and
I'll look at the clothes in
wardrobe.
the wardrobe too.
There's some really nice dresses. Definitely not your style, but they are
not my size.
Kind of nice.
Either, but
yeah. After a few moments, you do hear someone sort of at the door, and they kind of sorry, Gabby, I didn't mean to.
Tom?
Yeah.
There's some cool old stuff. These people must have left in the, I don't know why, because there's stuff here, but it's all dusty.
Yeah.
These people were rich.
Maybe I should come live here, huh? Get out of my place.
No. I know your foster parents can be kind of rough.
Yeah. Hey, can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
And he closes the door behind him and kind of walks over and he sits on the stool that you were sitting on in front of the thing. You know, I never know who my friend is and who's not. Like, are you my friend? Like, are the others my friend? Just
I think we're
tell
all
me the truth.
We're all your friends.
I hate living here. And I hate not being with my mom. Sometimes I hate you guys, and I know that's bad. Like, God, shit, you guys are the only thing keeping me alive. Fuck this. I can't take this shit anymore. What? You guys are the only thing that's keeping me from going insane sometimes, man. I can't. Why can't life just be fucking normal, man? Why are we always getting picked on and man, my foster parents are they're evil. They're evil.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with being different. And everybody gets picked on. We all get picked on. That's because there's people who are assholes in the world. But fuck being the same as everyone else. You should want to be different. We all are different. We all want to be different. It's just, tell the rest of the world fuck off and do what we want to do. What makes you happy?
I don't know how much longer I can stay here, man.
And we're not supposed to like each other all the time. I mean, we all get on each other's nerves, and we all are selfish and self-centered. And I mean, we're kids, we're growing up. That's the way that it is. It's so funny. Come in here and want to talk to me.
Why? Why is that weird? Why?
I mean, he wanted to tell me something, but then he freaked out and left. I think he might be gay.
I mean, that's okay.
I don't care.
I've never known some.
I thought maybe for a minute you were going to tell me you're gay.
No.
Well,
no,
I don't care.
I'm definitely not gay. Well, if you want the truth, Gabby, I kind of like you. As more than a friend, I mean.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Maybe we should go find the others.
Yeah. It's kind of at that moment that you guys hear everyone in the house just hears like walls and just stuff getting smashed and destroyed and things like that. And
Oh,
the hell?
fuck. Michael.
the hell is that?
Let's go find
What do
out.
people want to do?
Yeah,
I'm
we're gonna
going
go
to
see.
look and
I'm
see
going
what the hell's going on.
going towards the smashing noise.
So you guys all run up to the second level and you enter what used to be like a study type thing. But yeah, the old furniture and the desk and the walls and everything, everything like that. As you guys walk in, you just see Michael with a bent fire poker in his hand, and just like the desk, the table, everything is destroyed.
Guys, I'm having so much fun.
The fuck, dude?
Dude,
Hey, it's fine.
Jesus
It's fine. No one
Christ,
lives here.
Michael.
Everything's fine. We can really be ourselves out here. There's no one around.
yeah, but why do you want to smash things?
Sometimes you just need to let it all out.
Did one of
Okay.
us piss you off?
Oh no.
It wasn't me, was it?
You're fine, Ursula.
He's just having boy fun.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, don't throw a sin within. Like, fuck.
Yeah, this.
Tommy, you love burning the Bible. It's fine.
Yeah, but that's because I destroyed a book, not a.
Room.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no one
You
lives
okay,
here anyway.
Mikey?
I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm gonna look around this room and see if there's anything that looks interesting. Did we find any shrunken heads yet?
No, you haven't. But you still there's
Saw a
fair
big
amount of the house
kitchen.
still. Yeah. There looked like there's probably some pretty expensive furniture and whatnot in this room that's now utterly destroyed. There was a pretty expensive looking picture, like painting on the wall that's now got big gashes through it and stuff like that.
That felt especially good.
Who the hell is Picasso anyway? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we all feel frustration at times. I guess we have to take it out on something, and these people are long dead or gone or whatever.
Yeah,
They've left all their stuff here. They expect
Just don't take your
gonna,
aggression out of my head, okay?
nobody's going to break in and do stuff.
Don't worry, I don't hurt friends.
Are we all friends
Okay.
then?
Oh yeah. I love all of you. You're great.
Did you say you found a kitchen, Ralphie?
Mm-hmm. It's downstairs.
Is there any
Pretty
food?
big. I didn't
Ew.
look for food. I didn't think there would be anything in there.
He's 40 years
Did anyone
old.
bring any food?
No, but we can. I don't know how long we're going to stay because we got to ride all the way back.
Now that's a long ride.
I'm going to go over and pick something up and throw it.
Okay.
Just to
Out
sort
of
of
wind
show my
line, just across the
solidarity
road?
with Michael. Yeah. Something that'll shatter when it hits the.
It's like you pick up like there's like a vase in the hallway, and you just like lob it over the banister, and you guys just hear
Yeah.
it shatter against the floor at the bottom.
Yeah, it does feel good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we can agree on that.
Don't throw any jewelry though. Show me the jewelry because I might want the jewelry.
Sure.
Girls like jewelry. Ursula, there's some cool jewelry.
Yes.
There's some dresses too, but they're way too big. Maybe they got hats.
I'll look for hats. I'm going to toss aside the bent poker.
So you guys go back to
Snooping around.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did we find a basement? The dungeon.
I'm trying to look for the dungeon. I'm gonna
Let's
try
go
and
have
Ralph.
some fun. We could play dungeon.
Ralph. You saw a trap door
Yeah.
in the kitchen when you were in there.
We could play like Dungeons and Dragons for real inside of a real dungeon.
This is a perfect place for it, actually. Yeah, that'd be cool. Let's do that.
You know what? We could set this up so we tell our parents we're going to go camping,
Oh,
and we could come over here maybe on Friday night,
yeah.
stay through the weekend, and then go back.
Hell yeah.
Our parents won't care. They'll be like, "Yeah, kids out of the house."
We're going to make this place our hangout or something.
We could
Keep away from the bullies and shit.
just don't smash it up anymore.
I'll bring
Right,
stuff
there's,
from
We
the
have
town
to
to
sit on
smash.
shit. What if the
All right,
toilet
let's-
works?
My dad's got a bunch of some empty bottles. I can bring them over and we can smash them.
I'm gonna go check on the toilet. See if the toilet works.
Okay. So it sounds like people are going to kind of split up a little bit more again. And
Yeah.
Ralph, you might show Ursula where the basement thing is. And Michael,
Yeah.
you're going to, Gabby, you're going to go off to the bathroom. Michael, you're going to go off and look for small things to smash.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this. All right, Michael, as you're looking through some of the old rooms, you find in an old shabby room, there's an old Adler typewriter. And it has, there's a crisp piece of paper in the typewriter on the desk. You go over and tap on it.
Does it work?
Words kind of, yep, works perfectly
Right.
fine.
I'm going to type, I really, 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 really love you, Gabby. And then I'm just going to rip it up to 1,000 pieces.
Cool, no worries. Yep, so you do that. Gabby, as you're coming out of the bathroom, you kind of stick your head in one of the other rooms, and you can see Tommy, and he's over on the other side of the room, looking out one of the windows.
I'm gonna walk over to where he is.
Cool.
And I'll go over to where he is, and I will very, very quietly whisper, "I like you too."
He turns around, and you can see there's tears in his eyes, and he kind of wipes them away. Oh, sorry. Well, that's the only thing of good I've got in my life. So thanks, Gabby. I found this for you, and he holds up a like quite ornate ring that he's found in one of the drawers or something like that. And he goes, but how about a swap?
Do you want to swap?
Yeah, I'll give you this, and you give me that spiked bracelet.
Okay.
And he swaps, gives you the ring, and takes
It's
the spiked bracelet.
Really big. Cool.
And then he sort of leans forward and gives you a kind of a kiss on the cheek, and he said, "Come on." And you kind of look over to where you thought he was looking out the window, and you realize that there's something on the windowsill. It's a Polaroid camera. And it looks like it's recently been smashed.
Is it the Polaroid that puts the picture out the bottom, or
Yeah.
that kind of Polaroid? Okay. Oh, somebody wrecked that camera.
Yeah. Probably Michael.
Probably. I don't know. Michael's got problems. I don't know what his problems are, but
I think we've all got problems.
we've all got problems.
And so you guys kind of head out from where you were. Michael, in the same room that you were with the typewriter, you can see some of the books on the shelf. And one of the books that kind of seems like all the others are flat up with the spine. This one seems to be kind of like down. And you can see something sort of sticking out the bottom of the pages.
Mm-hmm.
And you grab it and you pull it out. And you open it up. And the book has been carved out. And inside is a wad of cash.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Cool. Do you want to count? You just take it?
Yeah, I'll count it up, and but finders keepers.
Yeah. So yeah,
The whole
in it
house.
is $1,000
Holy. All right.
just wrapped up in 20s.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Q. Ralph and Ursula, you guys get down to the kitchen, and Ralph seems to always have like a blocked nose for some reason. He's not very good when it comes to smells and things like that. So Ursula, the second you walk into the kitchen, you can smell that something is rotting in here. Like something has died in this kitchen.
It stinks. Ralph, do you smell that?
I smell this dust. My nose is all clogged up. I'm sneezing. Why?
Oh.
What's going on?
It smells like rotten something.
Oh God. Never thought I'd be happy for stuffy nose then. Damn.
And this is in the kitchen, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you
I went-
do you want to try and search for the source of the smell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it
I
doesn't
can
take you
smell
long. It doesn't take you long, but you kind of go over and under one of the cabinets, you can see there is a dead rat, and it's like it's stuck in a trap, and there's just maggots crawling through the body of it and everything like that. It's definitely been there a while now.
I'll gross out a little bit. Ugh.
Oh, gross.
There was maggots on it.
Nice. Oh, God.
While you're over in this corner, Ursula, you kind of there's a door not far from you, and you look over and you can see through. It's partially open. You can see that there's like it almost looks like a trophy room of like hunting trophies. Like you can see like the things on like the animals and the deer heads and stuff on the wall and the taxidermy and all that sort of stuff.
I'll walk over there and open the door all the way up and look in there.
Yeah, so you open it up and there's cabinets on the walls and there's kind of nice big comfy chairs. This definitely looks like where the smoking lounge, all that kind of stuff would be. And you see over in the corner in a cabinet on the wall, you can see about 4 hanging from the top, shrunken human heads.
Hey, Ralph.
Yeah, what's going on?
I found the shrunken heads.
No shit and way. Really?
Yeah, you want to look
over
at
there and look?
Yeah, so you guys go in and sure enough, as said, there's there's a bunch of stuff in this room. There's carved tusks of elephants. There's walrus heads. There's model boats. There's weird runic statues There's heads probably about 20 different animals on the walls. Lions, tigers, bears, oh my. The cabinets with like knives and stuff in them, and old-fashioned guns and weapons and stuff like that.
Who was when we first came in? Who was on about the shrunken heads?
That's a story all of you guys heard. You heard there was a room that had shrunken human heads in it, but you all thought it was ghost story type thing.
I guess this part of the story is real.
We should
hope there's no dungeon.
I hope there is a dungeon. But we should call everybody else and show them the shrunken heads.
Yeah, they're gonna love this shit. Let's go get them. They're gonna love this.
I'll just holler from the kitchen.
Yep.
Gabby.
So I think you call everyone hears you, and Tommy and Gabby come up. Michael, you come out of your room, everything with your, water cache. And you guys all head down, and Ursula and Ralphie show you guys the room with the shrunken heads.
Oh my God. Is this guy some sort of a professor or something?
No, that can't be real.
There's all kinds of cool shit in here.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, look at these heads. That's so gross. You guys watch as Tommy kind of opens the cabinet and sort of reaches out to touch one of the heads. Does anyone do anything?
It might bite you.
I'm
gonna be like, how they shrink the bones?
I don't know.
I want to touch one as well. Yeah.
He goes forward and he kind of like taps one of them so it starts to swing.
So they're like hanging from.
Yeah,
their hair.
Like the hair.
Probably.
The hair is yeah.
Does it feel real?
It's like voodoo witchcraft stuff.
As Tommy kind of taps the head, you guys feel it sounds like every door in the house slams, and you guys can feel like a hot wind as kind of push through the door behind you and from the door to the side. And it's like a hot wind kind of rushes past you, and it's enough that your hair kind of blows back and you can feel this kind of hot heat. And I'm going to need a keep it together roll from all of you.
Yeah,
definitely. That's weird.
I might just run for my life.
Oh, this time I got 3.
16.
Cool.
13.
Because remember, it's
modifiers. That's right.
Just remember, this is a flashback.
Remember, it's the number plus your modifier plus whatever stability problem.
Stability around.
At the moment.
Make sure you guys are monitoring your stability.
11 then. Wait.
11. That's what I have.
Okay.
13.
So all of you
plus
guys.
one, I got 4. That is.
Okay. So yeah, Ralphie, you bolt. You are out of there like
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you just scream and run. Gabby and Ursula, you guys sort of look back at Ralphie, look at each other, and both the same thing. You guys kind of scarper off after Ralphie. The last two kind of sitting there as Michael and Tommy, and that both of you have got kind of scared looks on your on their faces. And then Michael, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna look towards like Tommy to see if he's gonna do anything.
He's looking pretty scared and shaken, and he's kind of looking after the others, and it looks like he's indecisive.
All right, I'm just gonna pat him on the back and I say, "Let's go."
Cool. So you guys run off.
Yeah.
And then everything comes back, and you guys are in the rain pouring down as you're looking up at the Crow's Nest, the house that you as a group searched and investigated when you were 12 years old. You're back. And that is where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Oh man, that was great.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice. Very well done.
very nice.
All right. Our players included Ray Lopez, Alex Sun, Mike Kyle, and myself, with Zane Fleming as the keeper, as the game master. We have a Discord server where you can chat with our other members. You can set up private games and learn the finer arts of gameplay and game mastering. We provide audio-only versions of our shows free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. If you'd like to help support our show, please visit our Patreon account. Just $1 to a month helps us a lot. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and punch the bell icon for updates on our latest shows. And leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the strange and terrifying world of KULT Divinity Lost role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.